goodness. It took me forever to get settled, and I'm still not even settled. Okay. We are going up to Lake Conroe. It's a 52-minute drive. Hopefully, let's see what time it is when I go straight. So again, we're in my husband's truck. Tile guy's still working on our foyer. I think the tile guy's been working on our foyer for 3 weeks, if not longer. It is, let's see what time it is. 9:09. So, I need to make up a minute. Putting on my seatbelt. Okay, we're out of here. Whew, I am a little, like, out of, I don't know. I just woke up pretty much. So, we oh, I set my alarm for like 7 something. I went to bed at 1:45. I went to bed at 1:45. I set my alarm for probably like 7:55. So I get 6 hours of sleep. Now my alarm didn't go off. Edward woke up and I was totally still sleeping, and laid there for a second, and then he like legit got up, and so I don't know what happened. We moved Lincoln over and he came and laid on my side, and we fell back asleep for an hour. So that's what happened. Yeah. So then our alarm went off, and he turned it off, and then we really did fall back asleep. And then I woke back up and I said we should probably check and see what time it is, because I'm not the kind of person that will sleep for like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm the type of person that will go back to sleep for an hour. And that's what happened. So I spent a few minutes getting ready and whatnot, and here we are. So I don't think I've done a vlog in his truck before. And yesterday I attempted to do a day in the life vlog for an off day, and that didn't happen. Well, I started the day off well, except we played dominoes with Linky. We played 2 games with Lincoln. We played Lincoln's my 4-year-old son. We played Guess Who, and then we played dominoes, and I thought I hit the record button on one of those, and I didn't, and so that discouraged me. And then we went to home floor and decor, and I didn't record any of it. So we picked out tile for we picked out tile for our backsplash. We narrowed it down to 2. Well, I guess technically 3. We narrowed it down to 3, and how we will pick one is once the granite's installed. So we bought some crazy granite, and I'm gonna show you some videos I shot for my Facebook story, and I'll insert those into here. And I will even show you the piece we did not buy.
On all of them.
If it's still there, I might go back and buy it. But it's beyond gorgeous. The reason why we didn't buy it is because it's 2 centimeters, and we're buying 3 centimeters. And yeah, so I'd rather not have a seam on the edge of our granite. So it's super pretty. Our granite guy called it Grand Canyon. So if you don't know anything about granite, which I didn't before the other day, granite comes in 7 levels. Some places you'll only find up to 6 levels, depending what they carry. And most people purchase something between level 1 and level 3. Well, we walked around this place on Friday, and I swear it was the hottest day I've ever felt in my whole entire life, and I've already felt another one of those last weekend. The last time I did a vlog, did I say it was the hottest or most humid day I had ever felt? But either way, yeah. So I probably look like a hot mess today. I was saying I probably look like a hot mess, and normally I record the beginning of the video facing my face, but today that just didn't happen. In too big of a hurry trying to make up these extra 2 minutes or 1 minute. I have not put on my directions yet, so I really have no idea how late I am, but I was going to put them on after my intro. But good morning. I think the lighting's really good because I don't look half bad. Yesterday I put on makeup and it was beautiful, probably like my favorite job ever of putting up makeup. And then today happened and I just put a little bit of concealer on and some powder, and then I took my blush brush and brushed it across my cheeks, and that's all the makeup I have on top of whatever was left from yesterday, because I'm really bad and I don't see, there's stuff falling off the truck. It must be mud, but I didn't drive through mud. I haven't driven probably since the last time I saw you, but yeah. I don't remember what we were talking about, but I got the makeup out of the way, my morning out of the way. Oh, the tile. So we picked level 7 granite. Oh, so Friday we woke up and walked around and went there to pick out granite, and it is so bumpy today. Holy cow. It was so freaking hot, and we met our granite guy there and his wife and their new puppy. I can't remember what their new puppy's name is, but we walked around this huge granite place, and of course we didn't pick what they have indoors. They have like this covered area, and we did not pick granite from in there. So but anywho, we came to this crazy granite, and it ended up being level 7, and it's from Brazil, and it's one of a kind, and they had 5 slabs and 3 centimeters. So we only needed 3 or 4, and we could put it on hold, and then it wouldn't be sold. But I didn't want the granite. The back seat's a little messy. I didn't want someone else to have our granite. Like, is that so uppity of me or what? So we are going to figure out other places in our house to put it. So I'm super excited. We still need to buy a stove, at least 3 sinks, probably 4, and yeah, so we have a lot of stuff to buy. I think that's it. We already have a faucet, but yeah, so we have an island, and then so we have like a tall countertop and then the step down, and that's where our stovetop is. We're going to make that one huge island, and then we have the huge island in the middle. And I'm wearing a dress today. I wore this dress the other day, but I don't think I recorded. But yeah, we're going up to Lake Conroe. We're going to look at 2 houses. I've already seen one of them on Poe Drive. So yeah, welcome to today's vlog. I hate how messy his car is, but so don't judge, because it's really, really messy. His birthday is in 2 days, and he's going to be 40, and I'm so excited. So last night I took Juliet to go to Target, and she just really wanted to hang out with me, my 6-year-old. And so she wears size 7 clothes, so I always forget if she's 6 or 7, but she's 6. My 6-year-old, Juliet, she wanted to hang out with me, so we went. She said she wanted to go to the store with me all by herself. And I hope she's not picking up on habits or anything. If she asks me to do this again, like in a week, I know that she's got a shopping addiction, and she's manipulating me probably. But we went, and I let her get something kind of expensive. I let her spend 30 or 40 bucks, and yeah, that was really cool. I probably should check my directions, because I might need to go straight. And then I totally messed up my time. Okie doke. So we were supposed to go this way, so I did a quick little U-turn, I could have kept going on my way, but have you been this way? I can't remember. I feel like we've gone up 45 a ton of times, but we haven't gone this way. So this is 2920 Dowdell. I turn right there if I'm going up Kirkendall and I want to avoid the toll road. This is 2920. It's technically Main Street, so if you keep following this road past where we're turning right, you will end up in downtown Tomball. There's a golf cart place to the left. We're thinking about getting a golf cart. I know we're going to get one, and the guy has a decent selection. They're not as fancy as some of the other ones, so normally when you go, they have music and Bluetooth and blinkers and like all this fancy stuff. His do not come with that, so we would have to pay extra money, which is fine, but it's just most places it comes with all that. Klein Memorial Cemetery, but we're going to go up 2920. If you go all the way into downtown, right before and right as you get to downtown, on the left is a food truck park. I don't know if I've told y'all, but I really want to create a food truck park. If I do, I promise I will vlog about it because it will be super cool. The land is just so stinking expensive, and it's just not on our radar right now. We are trying to buy a vacation home, a second house that we could also Airbnb, and I have a feeling that's kind of on the back burner right now because of how much we just spent on granite. Granite is expensive, and like I said, we bought 5 slabs, so this place is really cool for high-end furniture, lorries. I've showed it to you on 105 before. That's their main like mother store. It's huge, and where my husband used to work. So he went on like medical leave, and they just kicked him off of it, but you don't like get paid or anything. We thought you got paid for like 2 weeks at a certain percentage of salary anyways, but he worked there forever, so he technically stopped working last summer. So 1 year he's just he has been running next to me. Baker Hughes. There's another, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but on the left corner is another fancy one. Hopefully I'll see the old car in front of us. Hopefully I'll see the name of it. Oh, BJ. So these are all like oil and gas places. So here's 2978. This will take you not all the way to 249 towards the left, but straight ahead technically we can get to 249. But 2978 will go left, I think all the way to Spring Cypress, and then you can turn right and whatchamacallit's there. I should have went around this car. Everyone always goes around the cars when you're right here, but I pulled up too much. So that gas station right there, that Sunco and the stripes, used to be a gas station that was attendant-less, so you would just use your credit card at the machine. And this was like 15 years ago or something, and it was when I was, how old was I don't know, I was super young, but anyways, and it went out of business. It did not last very long, and they tore everything to the ground, everything, and it was a clear lot. And then like 5 years ago they put another gas station there, so I thought that was funny. So 2978, and this will take us all the way to the back of the Woodlands. So this is the back border of the Woodlands. The Woodlands, Woodlands Parkway, a whole bunch of other roads in the Woodlands run into this 1488. Let's see, what was I going to say? I wonder if there's mud on my car, or if I have something hanging out my door. Really weird. It's super noisy. But as you can tell, my husband's car is not as noisy as mine, so he offered to give this to me as my car. I did not accept it. I want something cuter. This is just not cute enough. But yeah, driving up 2978, we will pretty much take this all the way there. I think it might turn into another road, but I railroad tracks underneath here, and I'd be late sometimes because of the railroad tracks. But then on this road, I'm pretty sure it was super narrow back then. On this road, I hydroplaned and I rear-ended someone, and because it was raining, right? And I ended up quitting after that. It was just, the drive was just way too much for me. I ended up hurting my back really bad, and my job wasn't very accommodating to having my back hurt, so I ended up quitting. That's what you do when you are a child. I'm trying to remember how old I was. I guess I was 19, maybe 20, I can't remember. But yeah, so we're driving up the back, 2978. Oh, I was saying the Woodlands does end at 2978. There's no Woodlands development on the left side of 2978, but I do know they own the left side, but not very much, and only enough to develop commercial, the way I understand it. So there will be some Woodlands commercial development on the left. I have a video about that place, the Boulevard. I have like a shopping haul at the very beginning of my channel. So yeah, so just traveling down 2978. That Boulevard place is really cool. They have clothes and kid stuff, and anywho, 2978. And yeah, we're gonna go out, but we are going to pass the Woodlands. So the Woodlands will be on my right, and straight ahead will be Conroe. Oh, we're gonna go past Woodforest. I'm gonna show y'all Woodforest. I have tons of videos about Woodforest. Lots of fantastic places to live up here. That noise is gonna drive me crazy. Oh, and we have not made up our time. We have lost time, so I'm not really excited about that. That little U-turn cost me a minute or two. The road is not defined very well right now. So the yellow lines are on top of the bumpies, which I guess is on purpose, but and then the white lines, there's just a lot of colors going on right now. To the right. Anyway. But then, like, need to get rid of more vocabulary, so I'm sorry. But yeah, they need to remove what? I don't know. They've been working on this road forever. Okay, bye. Okie doke. So this right here is the mansions. These are two luxury apartment complexes. So you have the mansions on the park and the Grand Estates Woodland. Silly name. So anyways, these are a whole bunch of apartments at the back of the Woodlands that are really nice, that have a really good location. So yeah, I thought I'd show you those. And then we're really close to the Woodlands. So again, the road's super narrow right now, but they are widening it, and we're going to come up on Woodlands Parkway first, and on the right will be restaurants and shopping and Walmart and gas station, car wash, normal stuff. It's like the only beige Walmart you'll probably ever see. Gas up here is a little more expensive. So annoying, but I don't need gas today. Luckily. Oh, I was going to show you signs. Can you see it up there? Right there. So Howard Hughes is the name of the corporation that owns the Woodlands. But super pretty. See the signage? Yeah. So in the evening and probably sometimes in the morning, the traffic here is intense. You'll sit here sometimes for a little while. There's a whole bunch of restaurants in here. There's Gringos, which is super popular, karate place, and a sushi place called Sapporo. Been there a couple times. You can see lots of cyclists. This is like a home remodeling type place, like a design center with a whole bunch of different brands. I probably should go there. We are unfortunately going to have to buy, oh, I was supposed to buy the sink and I never bought it the other day. Dang it. We'll probably going to be using that location. There is the best farmer's market in the whole entire world in here. There used to not be a light here, so that's why I was confused. They haven't put back up the name of the road. I know the name of this road. It's Tamina something. But there's so much, well, it used to be affordable. It's not affordable anymore. But there used to be a whole bunch of affordable commercial, like, commercial spaces, kind of like warehousey stuff. This place looks cool, but I don't know if it's in business anymore. I've never been there before. So that's furniture, and then lighting. That place looks amazing. I need to go there. So we really need a new light for our dining room. So keep in mind, everything in our house was completely original, and we're remodeling, and it's taken us a year. And yeah, so we're finally doing the kitchen, but in the foyer right now. And then our bedroom's practically done, but there are some things we don't like about it. And then the living room is done, I think. But we might paint some of the wood or do something with some of the wood color we left. So this is a back of the Woodlands. You might see this in my Woodforest videos. This is a shopping you would use if you live at the back of the Woodlands. So Target, Ross, TJ Maxx, PetSmart, Office Max, Famous Footwear, Gold's Gym, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, Freddy's. There's tons of stuff. Panda Express, car wash. And then at this intersection you have Kroger, and I think there's Schilleci out here, Raising Cane's, Jack in the Box, another car wash, McDonald's, Wingstop, tons of stuff. I think Little Caesars. There's a Starbucks to my right. So this is like the back of the Woodlands shopping and the shopping for Woodforest. So we are at 1488 and 2978, and the FM stands for farm to market. So it's a farm to market road. But the farmer's market back here is amazing. So my dad is in, oh, my AC is very high. My dad is in Kansas right now with my new nephew, Miles, and my niece Madison, and my sister Lauren. So if I remember, I'm going to insert some pictures of baby Miles. He is so stinking cute, man. He is so cute. And he's itty bitty. He was born premature. He was 27 days early, and he was in the hospital for a lot of days, for 3 weeks, I think. He's super cutie. But I will show you a picture of him. Goodness, I don't want to yawn. My tea is supposed to save me. Caffeine actually doesn't work on me except this one drink that I'm out of. I'll just show it to you. It's this coffee drink with, I think, coconut milk. It's stinking delicious. Okay, so, not that it matters, but you lose reception back here. Yeah. So there's this cute little sign for Woodforest. Oh, this place is popular. It is a fitness or a dance studio. So I bet this Dollar General used to be the only store out here back in the day. Snowcone place is super cute and popular. That was the Woodforest sign. This also used to be only 2 lanes. There's tons of development. Topic Keys are like the really popular country gas stations. You really do have no reception from here all the way to Woodforest. It's super annoying. I wonder what's hanging outside of my car. It's the only thing that makes sense. So if you live back here, it might say you live in Egypt. It says Egypt back here. Or Honey, Egypt. Another cyclist. So there's tons of country property out here. So if you're looking for larger lots, Montgomery and Magnolia are where I let people know where they can find larger lots. 5-acre lot right there on the left. And I can't tell how many acres that one is, but I will show y'all some of them to y'all, so you kind of know what you're getting out here if you want a country property. Obviously, you're still super close to the city. I don't know if I would want to live off this road because there would be a little bit of road noise, and I hate road noise. But they are a little ways back from the road, so that's nice. It's super pretty. The front yards are huge. I'm sure the backyards are huge. We're cyclists, so they're under construction for this bridge we're about to go over. And they are doubling the width of the bridge. Super cool, huh? So, getting close to connecting it. I'm trying to think if anything flooded back here during Harvey. If anything flooded, it was just 2 houses. Isn't that beautiful? I feel like it's really beautiful out today. But I'm weird like that. Lake Creek Preserve. So here we are. Welcome to Woodforest. And I have a zillion videos about Woodforest. So most of it is on the right side, and then these roads we're passing are the only ways to get into it. So there are, I think, there's 2 main entrances, but there might be 3 streets that go in there. Here's the country club and golf course, and then on the left is I think it's Pine Island, and then a section of Woodforest where there are smaller homes. So Pine Island is gonna be here in a second. Custom home sites, it's gated. All the homes are in the 800s. I think it's a manned gate. The elk at Wood Trace, so that's the other entrance I was talking about. Actually, I think there's 3 main entrances now that I think about it. There's a bank coming. There's a
In a quarter mile, continue straight to stay on Fish Creek Thoroughfare.
The golf course is on the left, and now I'm passing cars. I can show it to you. There's an elementary school right here on the left. But they are bringing...
Continue straight to stay on Fish Creek Thoroughfare.
Where I hear they have really good wine. And Pine Market's coming, so there's a gas station now.
Continue on Fish Creek Thoroughfare for 5 miles.
Store is coming. I'm sure COVID is pushing it back. But they asked HEB to come in here, and HEB refused. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life, why HEB would refuse. Yeah, crazy. So there's Woodforest on the left. Super pretty. Wow, that's new. That's going to be a medical plaza. That's crazy. But yeah, big, beautiful, different. I accidentally hit a button and it turned off the camera. But there's a church out here, which is super awesome. I guess there's probably the suburbs that I service that you would not want to live in if you're having to make that commute. It's not the best commute in the whole entire world. It would be well over an hour to Montgomery Trace. So yes, my husband turns 40 on Tuesday, and I think so there's another bridge under construction. There's another church, Restoration Church, but I don't know where the other denominations are. And the other, I don't know what the word is. I don't want to be politically incorrect, but where the other types of churches are. Yesterday was 4th of July. What did you do for 4th of July? I just took Juliet to Target, and then we all chilled and hung out on the couch. And then I had gifted the girls. So Cameron, I got her an MP3 player. So we're kind of anti-smartphones in our house with internet and apps and such. My little girls play games and watch kids YouTube, but but my older daughter does not. So I thought I'd get her an MP3 player, and she thought it was the best gift in the whole entire world. I'm really excited about it. So she's super excited about me putting music on it. There's another church, Lake Church. Oh, I do see another church. There's Church of Christ to the left back there. And so I got her an MP3 player, and Julie and Scarlett, so Cameron's 13, Scarlett is 9. I got her a CD player, and she loved it. I didn't get to say bye to them this morning, but I know she fell asleep listening to it. I broke out my old CDs. I couldn't find all of them, but I had a handful, and she took some like calming music to fall asleep to, but I also got her Trolls 2 and Frozen 2, the soundtracks. So now when we go to I rarely go to garage sales, but I'll have to go to garage sales this summer and find her some CDs, because I'm sure I can get them for $1 and not 11 to 13. But 11 to 13 is super cheap. I remember CDs when we were kids were $20, so which was like 30 back then. Now that I think about it, I see why people were ripping music, because certainly if $20 back then was $30, CDs are really expensive. It would take you like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to earn that type of money, depending on what you were doing. And if your allowance was $5, holy cow. So it's just beautiful and different and neat back here. So again, Montgomery, Magnolia, the Journey Church. Okay, I lied. There are a lot of churches out here. They're just all on this road, and I never pay attention. And I normally don't go
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Texas 105 West.
I normally don't go all the way to Conroe, which I should. I mean, this is just a straight shot. I think more apartments on the right. Capri Villas. More cyclists. This is probably like one of the best roads to cycle. It's a little hilly.
Turn left onto Texas 105 West.
Left from either lane. How cool is that? So Papa's is straight ahead. That crawfish place I heard is good. And then the lake. Can you see the lake? It's like, whew. Wow. I did not know my camera zoomed in that much. See the lake there? We're going back out. And then the lake is over there. So, yep, we're on 105. We're about to be. And y'all have seen this already if you've watched any of the other vlogs. So COVID has been really sad. There's this place called Big Texas where you country line dance, and it's really popular. I've been there a handful of times, and they're shutting it down like crazy after 15 years, all because of COVID. So if someone was smart, they would buy it because that place probably makes buku bucks. It might just need to be managed better or updated or something. I don't know. How freaky is that? I guess I'm gonna go too, but the light's out.
Continue on Texas 105 West for 5 miles.
It's so sad that park has been closed all of COVID. I mean, it's smart and all, but sad. So there's the lake. I'm sure lots of people had lots of fun on it yesterday. I did not go on the lake yesterday. We thought about it for a hot second, but decided against it. We thought it was probably one of the most popular days, and Friday was so hot that really turned us off from going. There's all the shopping again. Told you all my favorite Mexican places in there. It's so different with all the parking lots empty. Most people are still in bed.
Road.
Okay, we are turning right on Walden Road. There's where the Walmart is. And I am running a couple minutes late, and I'm never late.
Continue on Walden Road for 5 miles.
So you have to commit to living 5 miles off of 105 to want to live in Walden. I used to nanny in Walden in college for a lady that had twins, and I actually quit that job because she wasn't very kind to me. My only job that she hired me for was to help her with the twins, and she was I can't remember if she was a stay-at-home or a work-from-home mom, but all I had to do was babysit the kids, who were very, very young, so they slept a lot, do their laundry, and wash their bottles. That was my only job. So when they slept, I would wash their bottles and do their laundry, and then that was my only responsibility. And I just remember sitting on the couch one time and looking at my phone and on Facebook or something, and she was doing the same thing, and I got in trouble for it. But there was honestly nothing for me to do. Like, my responsibilities and expectations had been clearly established, and they were done, and the kids were sleeping. So I was really unhappy, so I left that job. And of course, that's what my 20-year-old brain remembers. So I have a frog in my throat. Goodness. So we're leaving Conroe city limits. Top part of the lake, and not the top part, just one side of the lake. And yeah, I guess this is, I haven't looked. It might be Willis or something. Normally the sign tells you when you're leaving where you're going to. So these are gated neighborhoods on the left and the right. So Grand Harbor on the left. This land over here is beautiful. This land is beautiful. Oh, here's Margaritaville. Never get to pass it. So again, Walden up ahead. So Margaritaville used to be called Del Lago, and the Margaritaville bought it and renovated it. So they're still redoing the road. And this is a golf course community. just the Woodlands for his birthday. So there's also little townhomes in here, condos and whatnot. There's everything in here. I'm pretty sure you can live in here for $200 all the way up to millions. I'll have to show y'all some of the variety here in Walden.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Poe Drive.
I think I'm going to highlight my favorite granite people. So there's a swimming pool on the left, so we're pretty much here. This is what the street looks like. So townhomes on the left. Dokie. So I'm going to show you pictures of the first house and the second house, and maybe for fun I will pick some of my favorite houses in Walden and I'll feature those after these two. So again, Walden, it is very secluded from the rest of the lake in my opinion, and then at the beginning you have Margaritaville, which is super stinking cool. And I really like this community. They left so many trees and there's been so much growth over the years, and it's just crazy cool because you can find newer houses and older houses, and it's governed so well by the HOA here. And you can tell the people really care, and you drive your golf cart around, and there's restaurants, and there's just stuff you can do. Like in some areas you buy a golf cart and you can't really do anything but maybe go to your neighbor's house, or if you're lucky, a golf course. And here there's just so much to do with accessibility. So you have the sidewalk or the road, and so it's super cute, cool and cute. I'm excited to see the roads done. When the roads are done, I'm gonna have to come back and do some more videos. So I really want to check out the yacht club and the fitness center. But this roadway is going to be so beautiful once the construction's done and over with. But yeah, so the first house they really liked. I actually had never seen the first house in person. The reason why I probably wouldn't buy it is because the view isn't of the lake, and we really want a view of the lake. So the view at that house is of the boat slip, and then there's houses across, but you're mostly viewing the boat, not boat slip, but the boat, why can I not remember the word? We put the boats into the water. Goodness gracious. It'll probably flash up on the screen right now. But, what in the world? The boat launch. There we go. The boat launch. And, that's just not the view that I would want if I'm spending $500,000. So yeah, but there is just no options right now. And you can go to the left side of the deck and go all the way on the deck, and you can look to the left and you can see the water, but you can't relax and look at the water the way the boat slip is positioned at the back of the lot. But here's a pretty golf course again. But fantastic option if you want to be on the physical lake. If there are any really cool new ones, maybe I'll show those to y'all on the screen. So yeah, so now I'm just driving home, and I think for once in my life I can get home without turning on my GPS. So we are just going down Walden Road, and we will turn left on 105 and right on Fish Creek Thoroughfare, and that will turn into 2978, and then we'll turn left on 2920, right on Student Airline, right on Tyneswood, left onto Smellroute Road, and right left. So super simple drive, and it's been pretty, and the people were super nice. Again, I was 4 minutes late and I felt so guilty, but they were nice. I think they will probably pick the first house. The second house just felt a lot smaller, and it was renovated, but it just felt small and a little cramped. So just not the right square footage for us. There was nothing wrong with the house at all. They redid the decks, and that was super cool. So it dawned on me that for Edward's birthday I could take him to Margaritaville. I don't know if he would enjoy that, but it's an idea. So maybe we'll do that. So it's always fun to surprise people, but I kind of want his opinion on what he'd rather do. So I'll have to talk to him and see. I really want to drive around Margaritaville, but I think I'm going to wait for another day because I'm going to be home with my family. But yeah, so hope y'all enjoyed this little road trip from Klein Spring all the way up to Lake Conroe. I hope you have fun checking out some of the houses. I wish I had the guts to do a video around my clients. I'm just not quite there yet. Now, if you watch this video and end up hiring me to help you find a house, and you don't mind being on camera, we should do a vlog with you house hunting instead of me house hunting. So yeah, so reach out to me if that is something that interests you. If not, no big deal. I don't mind at all looking at houses not on camera. I just think it'd be fun and unique. So yeah, I'm interested. The lake is so pretty. I wish this car wasn't right here. Let me see if I can go faster. So there's Margaritaville, so pretty. The lake. So if you have ever been to Walden and you have something positive to say, you should leave it in the comments below. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just giving y'all a little more background for any houses I want to show y'all. So, but I guess I'm gonna say bye, and I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Love you. Bye.